Alright folks, thank you for checking in to Stormtopia.com and the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We have a daily weather update right now. Obviously plenty of hype on Stormtopia.com and plenty other places during yesterday's storm. And in this video I want to do some verification. You see my forecast was for 20 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts well inland, and that verified quite well. Meanwhile 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts along the Atlantic seaboard, and then a jackpot of the higher winds, 60 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts across the south coast of New England. Verification starting off in eastern North Carolina, we had widespread wind gusts between 35 and 45 miles per hour, which was right near my expectations, or about 5 miles a little bit too low. Okay, and even inland, those 20 to 4 mile per hour wind gusts verified. Up the coast we go. This is my best verified area, the upper mid-Atlantic. Widespread wind gusts, exactly where I expected them, between 40 and 60 miles per hour. I also called that the winds would be less in northwest New Jersey, between 25 and 35 miles per hour. Of course, we are talking about gusts here, not sustained winds. But again, the upper mid-Atlantic being my best region. And as we make our way northward, we'll take you into southern New England, and you can see my forecast for 20 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts inland verified, 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts from Boston to Hartford southeast. Okay, we did have some of the highest wind gusts were, as I expected, the highest wind gusts were on the south coast of New England, although no one really got near 80 miles an hour as I thought they could. But here are the peak gusts. We had 64 miles an hour in Eastham, Massachusetts, 60 miles an hour in Barrington, Rhode Island, and then widespread, again, 40 to 60 miles an hour, for example, 55 miles an hour at Fairhaven, Massachusetts, and 48 miles an hour at Warwick, Rhode Island. So, what can these kind of winds cause? We're talking about trees down, we're talking about wires down, occasionally we can see even roof damage, and all of this occurred. We had shingles reported blown off roofs in southeastern Massachusetts. We've had trees on roads. We've had wires on roads. So all this occurred yesterday, and it was, again, right where I expected it, from Montauk east towards as far inland as Plymouth. New Bedford even reported wind gusts over 50 miles an hour. But I digress. Taking a look at current temperatures across the Northeast, getting away from that verification and getting on to what's happening now, you can see that behind the storm we've gouged in some newfound cold air. It's also dry air, and we're also mixing to about 850 millibars, which allows for a cold, dry, breezy atmosphere out there, almost feeling like a slap in the face after such a nice 60s, 70s pattern across the Northeast past couple of days. I think this just teaches folks one of the lessons I've been trying to teach them for a while now, that spring is not necessarily the beginning of summer. It's summer and winter combined, okay? And this is some of the winter. Now, obviously, shortwave moving through the upper Great Lakes right now and this evening. And tomorrow, what's going to happen is, as we go from midnight tonight into the pre-dawn hours, it's going to make its way across the upper Northeast. And not too much hype about this one, rightfully so. I'm expecting a dusting to 3 inches. And then from Boston to Worcester to Springfield, north to around Albany, and then north and east, we're looking at 3 to 6 inches. We're going to see between 2 and 4 inches of QPF, and you're working at about 15 to 1 ratio. So that's what I'm expecting with the storm. Stay tuned for more updates.